It was a glorious day on the island of Sodor. Villagers, children, even Sir Topham Hatt were excited. The circus was coming. The engines were thrilled. They loved the circus too. Donald loved the horses. Douglas loved the clowns. Children gathered on the bridges. They were waiting to see the circus pass by. Oliver became more and more excited. Everyone wanted to collect the circus from Brendam Docks. Sir Topham Hatt came to the little western sheds. He had exciting news for Oliver. "Oliver, you ought to collect the circus," he boomed. Oliver was very happy. Pulling the circus sounded like wonderful fun. "But if there are too many trucks for you to pull," added Sir Topham Hatt, "you must share the work with another engine." Donald and Douglas were pleased. Maybe they get to pull the circus after all. Oliver puffed over Brendam Docks, and when he arrived, Cranky was unloading the circus. Oliver was amazed. There were trailers and horse boxes, colorful costumes, coaches and flatbeds as far as the eye could see. Oliver was so excited that his axles tingled. The acrobats and clowns climbed aboard Isabel and Dulcie. Oliver buffered up to collect the coaches. "Do you want a wheel there, matey?" asked Salty cheerfully. Oliver remembered what Sir Topham Hatt said about sharing the work. But the band started playing and everybody was cheering. Oliver thought this was the most wonderful special delivery ever. Even though the train was very heavy, he didn't want to share it. "No thank you, Salty," he gasped. "I can do it all by my own." And Oliver took the biggest puff he ever could and slowly pulled away. Oliver trundled through the countryside. His pistons pumped and his traction rods rattled. But Oliver didn't notice. He was having far too much fun. Oliver pulled towards Wellsworth Station. He had a wonderful surprise. Passengers and staff waved and cheered as he passed by. The band played on and Oliver blew his whistle in time with the trumpet. Oliver felt very special. Pulling the circus was lots of fun. Oliver stopped by a bridge. Donald was waiting there too. Children waved at Oliver in the circus. Oliver blew his whistle. Donald wanted to join. "Is there anything I can take?" asked Donald hopefully. But Oliver wanted to keep all the fun to himself. "No thank you," he gasped. "I can do it all on my own." Donald watched Oliver in the circus slowly chuff away. He felt very disappointed. Oliver puffed on. The train started to feel heavier and heavier. His traction rods were rattling more than ever. Oliver stopped at a junction. Douglas was waiting in a siding. Douglas thought the band sounded very jolly. "If you want to uncouple some trucks," he said, "hopefully I could take them for you." "No thank you," gasped Oliver. "I can do it all on my own." He didn't want to miss out on any of the fun. Oliver steamed on. But every huff and every chuff got harder and harder. Oliver passed through the next station, but he was almost out of puff. Oliver wasn't having fun anymore. Then there was trouble. With a horrible creak and a terrible crack, Oliver's traction rods broke. Oliver stopped with a jolt. Suddenly, it was very quiet. Oliver felt very sad. Oliver's driver telephoned for help. Even the performers practicing in the field didn't make Oliver feel better. Oliver wished he had shared the heavy load. Soon, Donald and Douglas arrived. Douglas bought new traction rods and Donald bought hay for the horses. Donald thought of a great ploy. "Hey, Oliver, you know hay is for horses, right?" But Oliver still felt miserable. "I wish I'd share the work with you," he said sadly. "Don't worry, puffed Donald. We can have all the fun now," said Douglas cheerfully. And he was right. While Oliver's traction rods were replaced, they all enjoyed watching the circus performers practice. Then Oliver shared the trucks, Donald took the horses, and Douglas took the performers. "Now, Mr. Douglas," advised Toad, "I don't want you to push too hard, like the other brake van you broke last time." "Leave it to me," chuffed Douglas. Then the band started playing. "This is fun," puffed Oliver. All three engines blew their whistles and the long and jolly train set off. "Well done, Mr. Douglas," smiled Toad. Later, the friends watched as a big tent was put up. "Thanks for helping me," puffed Oliver. "Sharing your work makes things much easier. But sharing the work is best of all." Everyone agreed.